Hey guys, welcome to the first video review from TechHog. I'm Mike, and we're going to be talking to you guys about a new app that's called Grocery Smart. So I'm going to fire it up here. This is an HTC Evo, and so what I'm going to do is I'm going to come in and boot up the app here. As you can see this, you'll notice that it has your list on the side here. Over here is actually what's called My Cards. If you've ever used an app called Keyring, which I actually mentioned on our site once before, basically you can come in here and add your cards. If you come in, loyalty cards such as Best Buy or the grocery stores give you those little keychain cards, you can actually scan them and it'll actually save them for every grocery store that you go to. So it's a nice little feature, but this is actually one that the iPhone actually doesn't have yet, but after talking to the company today, they said that they actually will include it. So we'll go back here, and we're actually just going to go back. And so you'll see where it says New List, and I have one here, TechHog Review. So what we're going to do is we'll tap this, and we'll come in, and here is your basic list. Now you can share your list, and actually other options like that, or you can kind of come in and see how your list says bread, cookie dough, Bloody Mary mix, all broken into different categories. You'll see up here where it says bread and bakery, dairy, alcohol. It breaks them down into lists, and you can actually empty your list completely. You can uncheck all, or you can go to this little plus symbol here and tap it. And what this is going to do is it's going to bring you into a category list. Let's say you want some cereal, so you come into breakfast foods, come down, and here's your list. It actually has brand names like Apple Jacks, cereal packs, Cheerios, and all you got to do is just tap this. And if you want to add more than one cereal, you don't have to hit done yet. You can continue to go down, find something else, cornflakes. And as soon as you hit done, it'll take you back and add it to your list, and you'll see them there. Again, under breakfast foods. So the nice thing is, if you can see as I tapped it, as soon as you tap it, it immediately takes it off your list. It'll see it gray out with a little strike, and it takes it off. So as you're going through the grocery store, it's really simple just to kind of reach over, tap Cheerios, boom, off the list it goes. You can uncheck all, and if you miss something, you can actually go back and hit where it says Show All. And from here, you're going to notice that it shows you Cheerios and cornflakes, which you actually striked off. If you wanted to add them back in, all you got to do is tap it, and it highlights it back up. So it's actually very simple to use. As you see, that the interface is really nice. It's clean. Has kind of like a retro feel to it. Again, it's a really simple app to use. And the nice thing is it actually has a web app that you can actually link things to. So, and like I said, this is to add a new app here, or a new list. You can do one, let's say if we're going to a specific store, we can call it Safeway, and save, and that's your second list. So let's say you have certain stores that you go to that you might find better deals. You can create a list for specific stores, and it works really nice. So here's a fresh list. Now you can see how it says sync with Grocery Smart. This is what I was talking about. You can actually go to grocerysmart.net and add a link there, build your list on there, sync it to this one, and the two of them will pair up, and boom, your list is done. So it depends on which one you want to use more. Now, like I said, the card option is what's called My Cards, is only available as of right now on the Android market. Now, I have an iPhone here. This is the iPhone 4, and what we'll do is we'll boot this up. And again, Grocery Smart. Now you'll notice there's a slight difference in the user interfaces as you pull them up. Here they are side by side. This is the menu you come up with here. You'll notice that the iPhone actually has ads, which I haven't really noticed too many of when you're actually using the Android version, which is nice. But that aside, you'll see where it says add a list. This is your list here. It's my new list. Slightly different fonts. You can kind of tell the differences on them here. Actually, my good one actually has a food on it. So it still has the big round circles, but obviously has a little bit of the green for the Android on this side. Fonts are slightly different, but the functionality is the same. Cross it off, and it goes off your list. View all, you can see it, bring it back just the same way. The big circle for the plus sign to add more food, and the same category breakdown. Now, this is made by a company called Handmark, and after speaking, I sent them an email today, and after speaking with them, they say that to let you guys know that the card sharing feature of the Android version, like I said, is coming to the iPhone version, and so it should be catching up pretty quick. Again, it is a very nice app. It's free, so even if you had nothing to lose. I'm not sure how many of you hardcore Android fans are going to want to have a grocery app, but I can tell you, for someone who's only 31 years old, it makes things so much easier. Not having to write them down on paper. If you always remember something, you have your phone in your pocket. It's a great thing to have. You can always remember to pop something in there. And here's another good thing too. I haven't shown you yet. Let's say you want to go through your list and you want to add something. Let's say it's a brand that's not in here. You're not sure where it is. All you got to do is come up to where it says Add Item. And what we'll do is we'll put in something like WD-40. And you'll see how it adds it to the list here. And all you have to do is just tap the plus symbol, done, and it adds it to your list. It calls it under what's a category called unsorted. So that's a category that, it's just anything else that you actually add to it, it'll keep adding it to that category. So we'll come in here and we'll put Marshmallow Fluff. And again, so they had marshmallow, but they didn't have marshmallow fluff, and I like it for my peanut butter sandwiches. So boom, there you go. It's in there again under unsorted. Your list. Want to go back? Boom, you can. The other thing that I want to show you guys is if you have any kind of feedback or comments that you want to let the developers know, simply just click the button that says feedback. It takes you right to the email app, to their email, and all you got to do is just fill it out, and it's simple as that. Send an email off and they'll get your comments and feedback. That's why they're adding the card feature to the iPhone version, because of the feedback, and they really appreciate it. So if you guys have any problems or questions, send them over their way. Other than that, that is pretty much the Grocery Smart app. Again, this is Mike for TechHog.com. This is our first video review, so I hope you guys enjoyed it, and we'll be back with more.